Why are all humans genetically unique? Imagine a world where everyone looks, acts, and even thinks a little differently. That's because each person's genes are one of a kind. Genes are the tiny units of DNA that carry instructions for building and running our bodies. They are like the pages in a huge instruction manual called the human genome. This manual has about 3 billion base pairs, which are the building blocks of DNA. Even though we all share about 99.9% of our DNA with each other, that tiny 0.1% difference makes a big impact. It's enough to create millions of variations in our genetic code. These differences are called genetic variants. Some variants change physical features like color, height, or hair type. Others influence how our bodies respond to medicines or our chances of developing certain diseases. Most of these variants come from inherited genes passed down from our parents. But new variants can also appear when mutations happen. Mutations are like typos in the genetic instruction manual. They can happen randomly or due to environmental factors like sunlight or chemicals. Over many generations, these small changes add up and create a wide range of genetic diversity. Humans also come from different populations that have traveled and settled in various parts of the world. Our ancestors started in Africa about 300,000 years ago. That's where the most genetic diversity exists. When small groups of humans moved out of Africa around 60,000 years ago, they carried only a part of that diversity. This is called the founder effect. It explains why some populations have more genetic differences than others. Another factor that adds to our genetic uniqueness is mobile genetic elements. These are DNA sequences that can move around within our genome. They can insert themselves into different places, sometimes changing how genes work. This movement creates more variation and complexity in our genes. Understanding these differences is very important for family genetic testing and hereditary health. Tests can find specific gene variants that influence health risks or how we respond to medicines. They can also help trace family history and understand inherited traits. This knowledge allows doctors to personalize treatments and give better health advice. In short, every person's genes are unique because of millions of tiny differences spread throughout our DNA. These differences come from inherited variants, mutations, population history, and mobile genetic elements. All these factors combine to make each person one of a kind. This genetic diversity is what makes human life so rich and varied. It's also the foundation for understanding health, traits, and family history through genetic testing.